Hello, everyone, and welcome to Series 2 of Learning the Lyre for Beginners. Today, we're going to be covering the topic of selecting your lyre. Now, there's many different types of lyres ranging in size, materials, the sound that they produce, historical value, and other considerations that could be important to you. Now, it would take days and days and days to go through all of them. So, for this reason, I am choosing to focus on the very understated modern lyres, also known as diatonic lyres. Now, I'm selecting this because these are the most readily available lyres. They're also the most economical, and I find probably the easiest to learn. Now, one of my dream is to get as many people in love with the lyres as they are to instruments like guitars and ukulele and even those beautiful kalimbas, which I have them too. I truly feel that the lyre and the sound that they produce are truly beautiful. They are healing, they're peaceful, and they are full of joy. And I think this is worth sharing with the world. And this is why I'm doing all of this. It's become a passion for me. So enough about me. Now, modern lyre range in prices, numbers of strings, and the sizes as well. So before selecting your lyre, I'd like you to consider a few things. The first one is, what do you want to accomplish with your lyre? Do you want to play for personal or professional use? So really have a think about that. Now, what type of music do you want to create? Is it for personal satisfaction, like a therapy to relieve stress, for meditation, for prayer? Or do you want to accompany your voice as a singer or another singer perhaps, or maybe another melodic instruments like a flute? Are you looking to play solo pieces on your lyre? Do you want to make popular song covers or play traditional songs, Celtic music, or folk songs? Now, those are worth considering and worth answering for yourself, because that really will determine the type of lyre that you want to purchase for yourself. Now, most most lyres, I believe all of them would be suitable for the meditative approach for personal use, especially if you are using it for stress relief or therapy or prayer, because even lyres with as little as four strings can create those beautiful sounds, and the approach in those instances, um, in those applications, is really more of an intuitive approach. You're playing music from your heart. You're listening to the values of the sound that they make, the harmony, the pitches, and the tones that it creates. And it's really the simplest form of playing. And and you're just really feeling the tones, and you're listening to the harmony and feeling the vibration that those instruments creates. And all of the lyres will produce this. All of the lyres will give you this personal, joyful satisfaction and this really calming and soothing effect. So that is something worth considering if that is what you want to do. And if you want to have a very portable instrument to do this, then perhaps you just want to just want to purchase maybe a seven string pentatonic lyre, because anything that you play on a pentatonic instrument will sound beautiful together. The tones will never clash on a pentatonic, and it's so beautiful, all the music that you can create with them. So that might be a consideration for you. Now, if you wanted to go on a more different approach where you want to play for others, or maybe even if you don't want to play for others, but you want to play more melodic songs, and you want to play popular tunes, or you want to play Celtic songs, traditional songs, and maybe even try to adapt some classical pieces to your lyre, then I would suggest considering at minimum a 16 string lyre, because really in all of those song application, those musical applications, the melodies, you usually need at least an octave and a half. So either an octave and a half up the scale, or down the scale, you would need at least that many. So the more strings you have, the better it is to play um, those kind of songs and melodies on a diatonic lyre. So those are kind of your options. Look at buying a lyre that suits your needs. So if you are going for a more meditative approach, then a lyre, especially a pentatonic seven string lyre, would really suit that. And if you want to play more melodic and play songs to cover popular tunes and play more melodically, then the more strings you have, the better it is. Now, once you've figured out the size of your lyre that you want to purchase, then you would then need to consider the cost. Now, prices on the lyres do vary, and even when you go, say, on Amazon, for example, you will see almost the same lyres available from different sellers, um, and they are at different prices. Now, those lyres are probably made from the same factory, and they just put different brands on it. So in that cases, yeah, maybe consider um, choosing the one that's maybe a little bit more economical, and also choose the one that have more additional things. If you're looking to play your lyre for other people, then you might want to choose the option that gives you a pickup, because that's they can be expensive as well. So if they already come with the lyre, then that's one less thing. And also probably choose a lyre that comes with spare strings, especially when you're starting out and you don't know how to tune your lyres. A string can break. So do look at all of those additional things in the package and consider them. They are worth the money. Also, once you've done that, I also would like to um, for you to do some research, and that is really, if I can have anything that I can imprint on your memory, is always do your research. Every time you buy an instrument, read up on it, read the reviews, check YouTube. There's tons of unboxing videos on YouTube. Check those out, because they will give you an indication of what the lyres sound like and how they perform. And also watch really good lyre players and see what instruments they are playing. That's how I got mine. um, the, um, the beautiful lady that I follow and I'm learning from, she has the same lyre that I have, so that gave me a really good indication that if that lyre is good for her, then it must be good for me too. So that's one of the selling points for me, because I really did not want to make a mistake of buying a very cheap lyre that will break on me. And talking on that subject, um, I would like to caution you on buying the cheapest lyre available in the market, because, like most things in life, we do get what we pay for. So if you are wanting a lyre and you don't have as much funds for it, then perhaps waiting a little bit longer and saving up for the better quality lyres would do you much good in the long run. Because if you end up buying a very, very cheap lyre and it breaks on you, and it just causes frustration, one after the other, and you end up having to toss that lyre, or bring it back, the inconvenience of that and the frustration would might I think it's just not worth, it's not worth it for me. So I do really caution you with that. If you have to save, wait a while, wait a few days, wait a few weeks, or maybe even months, and save up for a better quality lyre would be my advice to you. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, do put them down in the comment. I look at them all the time, and I am happy to answer any of your questions. I will also link my um, my comparison on my Aklat lyre and my Sega lyre for you to view down in the description below, and you can decide for yourself if you are kind of choosing between those two brands, and they are two different types. One is a 16 string and one is a 19 string, and talk about the difference there. So that's a more in-depth video. So again, I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you on the next series. See you soon.